Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective highest good today. I don't really know what's going to come out in this reading. I've been getting so many messages while I was preparing to do the reading, and I don't even know where to start with this. I tried to write some of these downloads down, but there's still a lot coming in. So buckle your seatbelts. Let's take this journey together. Let's see what comes out for your highest good, what you need to know, what's going on. Why am I getting so many messages about so many different things? I hope this doesn't be a long reading. I hope I can get to the message, through the messages really clearly without confusion, you guys, but I don't know. We're just gonna see what come out. Please, let's just stick to one topic. Let's not be all over the place with this message, okay? Thank you. All right, you guys, let's get into it. What's the message for the collective? What's the message for the collective? What's the message? Y'all take it how it resonates and use your discernment, trust your intuition. Dangerous work. What about dangerous work? Somebody could have a dangerous job or a hazardous job, or they do something that their life could, this could be like a police officer who has a dangerous job. They serve the community, they go to different situations where their life could be in danger. So somebody could be a police officer, okay? Maybe you are also, you could also be in the military or something like that. You have a dangerous job, whoever you are. Give with a good heart. Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 10. Dangerous work and be a generous giver. On site. What the heck is going on here? I just heard there's a war coming. If you are a listed veteran, or if you served in the military before, or if you enlisted in the military and you're kind of off duty, some of y'all may get called back into active duty. Because I'm getting something with pledged an oath, or took an oath to pledge their life to defend the world. So this is like somebody who could have been drafted into the military, or you pledged to something here. It was a dangerous business, or to protect yourself. I don't know, but it's time to come together, and it's time to stand together and fight. I just heard it's a dangerous job, but somebody got to do it. What is this? Oh, there's no peace on earth. So the overall energy before I even shuffle was, it said there's no peace on earth. So there's no peace on earth. And it's time to come together and stand together and fight together. Because the world is a dangerous place, or the world has become a dangerous place. Something about the world has become a dangerous place, and it's time for us to stand together and fight together and give with a good heart. Okay, take it how it resonates. So some of you guys may be getting enlisted into the army. If you are a spiritual warrior, okay, and you haven't been on duty, let's just say, your next assignment has something to do with you being drafted in or put into active duty. This is being put into active duty. This is a dangerous job, but somebody got to do it, okay? So I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Meditate to get grounded. Don't be afraid of the darkness, because you are a light worker and a shadow walker. You possess duality. It's a dangerous job, but somebody got to do it. Some of y'all are being called to action. Some of y'all are getting drafted into the spiritual war, or some of y'all are being put in a spiritual, some of y'all going through a spiritual battle. This is a spiritual battle. And it's time for war. It's time to stand up for yourself and fight for yourself and defend your honor. Stop being afraid to stand up and fight. Stop being afraid to stand up for yourself. Stop being afraid to take action. I don't know. Stop creating these false illusions. Open your eyes so you can see. Open your eyes, sight, so you can see something. The world is a dangerous place. There's a lot going on in the world right now. We all can agree with that, right? Whatever this is going on right now that's taking place is creating chaos in the world. So in order to bring peace and balance back into the world, we all have to stand together and fight together with each other and stop fighting against ourselves and each other. Like, stand up and fight for what's right and stop being afraid of the darkness. Stop being afraid to be the light in the darkness. Stop being afraid to stand up for yourself. I don't know. It's time to stand up and fight because it's on sight. Something here is on sight. I just heard we got our eye on the target. Somebody has their eye on their target, so it's on sight. Yeah, I don't know. We don't seek vengeance or revenge. You are a lover and not a fighter. Somebody thought y'all was weak. Somebody thought y'all was weak and that you were an easy target. So somebody was targeting you, trying to stand against you or fight against you. Somebody here was trying to confuse you. So you're not normally a fighter. You're normally a giver. You give with a good heart. You have good intentions. So somebody here has really good intentions. They give from a good place. You are a lover and you're not a fighter. You don't believe in fighting with people or going back and forth about people, with stuff. You make up your mind and you make a decision and you move on. You don't go back and forth. So when it's something going on around you that's not right, you don't hesitate to walk away from a situation. You're not afraid to do so, right? You know you have other options because you're not a fighter, you're a lover. But somebody here, I heard somebody here done fucked up. Big time. So now it's on sight. So if you are the cheerful giver, if you're the one that's been giving with a good heart, if you're the one that's been doing all the work, and you've been dealing with people or in situations where you had to defend yourself against people, and you've been standing up for yourself for all this time, now you're about to get some more help to help you stand and fight whatever this battle is. Some of y'all going through a spiritual battle and you don't know how to protect yourself from what's going on around you. So now that you're in this position where you need help, you're going to get help from outside sources. Other energies are going to come in and help you fight this battle, because this is a dangerous battle that you're in, or this battle is not easy for you to protect yourself. Like, you're going to need some help in order to defend yourself. So something is about to change, or someone is about to get help from spirit to help them fight whatever this battle is. Somebody is in like a dangerous situation and they need help. Their life depends on it. So just hang on and don't let go. Help is on the way. Don't be afraid of the darkness. Try to control your emotions around the situation. Keep being the person you are. Keep loving and caring for other people. Vengeance belongs to the Most High, and He will repay the vengeance of those that have done wrong to you. So you don't have to fight this battle alone. In fact, I don't think you got to fight this battle at all. I think you need to take a step back and let God handle the situation. All right. Anything else? Get out. Get out. This is a dangerous situation that somebody is in, and they need to get out of it now. And that's just period. It's not safe for you here anymore. Wherever this place may be for you, whatever this is for you, it is not safe for you to be there anymore. It is time for you to stand up for yourself and get out of whatever this is. All right? We got the political officers coming out. What's in your heart? Write it down. Your visions, your dreams, your downloads are very important information for you right now. So whatever visions, remember when I started the reading, I said I had to write down some downloads because there was so many coming in. Some of y'all may be having the same thing going on with you. So these downloads that are coming in, they're going to come in real fast and real quick. So in order to remember the downloads or, you know, meditate on the download, you got to write them down. You got to write them down. You got to have pencil and paper available to just write. It's almost like ghost writing. You're going to be channeling through your writing. So you're going to get channel downloads and messages from spirit through your dreams. Write them down. They're very important for you, okay? They're your instructions. They're your signs. They're your downloads and your visions, all right? So, yeah. We have more to come back. It's time to finish them. Some of y'all could be dealing with the warlock, witch, a coven of people here. Monitoring spirits. The joke is on them. All right. And help is on the way. This just confirms everything I said. So whoever you are in a spiritual battle right now, fighting against the enemy and your back is up against the wall, don't worry. Help is on the way. Okay. Just stay grounded, stay focused, and don't give up. Just keep fighting the battle you're fighting and keep standing your grounds and keep protecting your energy. All right. Help is on the way. All right. Because spirit knows you're not a fighter, you're a lover. So when you get into these altercations and you don't stand up for yourself, it's like people will take advantage of your kindness and take your kindness for weakness. But you're not weak. You're not afraid. You're just not a fighter, you know. You love from the heart. So you don't want to fight with people. You don't want to, you know, go back and forth with anybody about anything. If somebody decides to walk out of your life, you will let them go. Okay? But help is on the way. Okay? Hold your position. Don't give up. Help is on the way. All right? There will be peace in your life again. Somebody here is trying to stop you from focusing on your gifts or using your gifts. Doesn't want you to spread the truth to others. All right? They did it for the money. This is spiritual attack. Okay? Chosen ones, you're under spiritual attack. Protect your crowns. And you are being recorded and monitored. So a lot of, like I said, there's a lot going on. Protect your energy at all costs. It is very important for you to protect your energy right now and to stay grounded and to stay focused, okay? Whatever's going on around you, don't let it distract you from your focus. These are monitoring spirits that are recording your every move, trying to find a way back in or trying to get back in, all right? Somebody here is a devil, a witch, or a warlock. They practice spell work. They do magic. They also cast illusion spells, or they create Seven of Cups is mind manipulation. Somebody here knows how to manipulate the mind and control people with magic, right? This person could be somebody personal to you that you dealt with in the past, or this could be somebody you dealt with that's dealing with somebody who's doing this to them. Doesn't really matter. In order for whoever this is to survive this, they have to get out now. They're like in a sunken place right now. So somebody here needs to get out of the sunken place, and they need help doing so. I want to clarify some of this, not all of it. You're being monitored and protect your crowns and did it for the money. And the witch and warlock. Everything else, I think, was clear enough for me to move on, all right? You are being watched and monitored. You do have spiritual protection. You don't have to worry about these monitoring spirits hurting you, or I want to clarify that. Help is on the way. The joke is on them. We will finish them, whoever this is. They will get karma for this, whoever this is. Help is on the way, and it's going to be on site. So I'm going to move past this part and try to clarify some of this other stuff so I don't get myself all confused. But let's clarify the monitoring spirits. The warlock did it for the money and protect your crown, and you're being recorded and monitored. Let's clarify this. I hope I'm not confusing y'all. We're going to move past that last part and move on to this part. Let's clarify these monitoring spirits, this warlock and this witch. This did it for the money energy. What is the monitoring spirit? What's the monitoring spirits? Eight of Cups. I heard a group of coven or an organization. They're basically telling me what the monitoring spirits are trying to do. The monitoring spirits are trying to monitor your movement, your decisions, or block your path. So these monitoring spirits are trying to block your path. You're trying to get away from something, but these monitoring spirits are trying to block your path. I don't know. And cause confusion for you. So the monitoring spirits are monitoring your movement so they can block your path. Okay? What's the witch and warlock? They don't want you to see past the illusion. So they try to block your path or cloud your judgment or create chaos and confusion around you so you can not see your path. The warlock and witch is the hermit in reverse. That's a dark witch. That's a magician in reverse kind of energy. This could also be a lover of yours. That's a warlock or a witch. Somebody who don't know what the fuck they doing. So this witch or warlock does not know what they're doing or who they're up against. They think that you're just a regular person who doesn't have any protection, but you have spiritual protection all around you. So these dumbass witches and warlocks who think that they can control and manipulate an empress who has divine protection from spirit, and like what? And they did it for the money. So this dumbass character that is playing with magic and don't know what they're doing, they call themselves a witch or a warlock, but in the eyes of spirit, they're just a person who don't know what the fuck they doing. They ain't got no gifts. They ain't got no magic. They ain't got no power. The power is the illusion that they have power. They think they have power. They don't. So if you are dealing with this person, they don't have any control over you. That is all in your head, because whoever you are, you're able to block out magic or confusion when it comes around you. You know how to protect your energy from that kind of stuff. So the illusion is that there's someone out there doing spell work on you. And even if they are doing it on you, it's not affecting you the way you think it is. So it's like all in your mind, in your head. So the spell work and manipulation that this person uses does not really work on you. But if they can make you think that it's working by making you feel a certain type of way, they can convince you that it's working, but it's not. They can't manipulate and control you. They don't have enough power to do so, okay? And if they're paying somebody else to do it, then the person they're paying don't know what the fuck they doing. They just taking this person's money. Look, taking their money, Ace of Pentacles, taking their money and not doing the work they say they can do. So let's just say you went to a witch doctor and the witch doctor said, I can get this person out of your life. The person says, okay, how much do I got to pay you? The witch doctor says, give me X amount of money and I'll get rid of this person for you. So they go behind closed doors and do the work. But they know once they start doing the work, or once they start working on you, they realize who you are. So they know that they really can't fuck with you for real, for real. They can't block your path. They can't do anything to harm you. But they don't tell the other person who paid them for services that they don't know what they're doing, or they don't have the power to do anything about what they, you know what I'm saying, change the situation. So this person who don't know nothing about anything is under the they believe that this person is doing something, you know, that what they're doing is working, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? So they believe that something's working, but it's not. It's not stopping you from walking away. It's not going to stop you from walking away. It's not. Your path is being cleared from all this mess so you can get free from the situation. Did it for the money. 5 of Swords. The Emperor. And the 6 of Cups. So this masculine, whoever it is, whatever it is, did it for the money. They did it for the money. And so now the masculine is sitting here realizing that whatever he thought he was doing, or whatever he was doing that he thought was going to work, he realized it's not going to work. It's not going to make you come back to them. It's not going to make you stay with them. It's not going to make you leave somebody else to be with them. You're not going back to this person, and they realize that now. So if they made the mistake and chose somebody else who wasn't their counterpart and realized later on down the line that that was a bad choice, now they are trying to manifest you back to them by going to someone behind your back to get them to call you back in. But whoever is doing the work for them, they can't fuck with you energetically. They can't get inside of your energy. Your energy is being blocked from people like this. So you're protecting your energy from people like this. All right. And if you're not, then you need to protect your crown, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. And the Star card. I'm getting cover your heads when you do spiritual work. Yeah, so if you do spiritual work, you need to protect your crown. You need to cover your head. Because when you do spiritual practices, you open yourself up. And when you're open like that and your head is not covered, you don't have any protection. But covering your head or meditating before you start doing the work will give you... So pray for protection when you're doing spiritual practices. Ask God to cover you while you're in the spirit world getting messages. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get spiritually attacked by these witches and warlocks. All right? So it's almost like when you tap into the other side, you're accessible to these demonic spirits. So before you do any spiritual work, protect yourself or put some kind of protection spell around you so these monitoring spirits can't tap into your energy. So let me make it make sense. This is somebody who does spiritual work. When you tap into the messages for the collective and you're using your gifts to see on the other side, you're opening the door to these other spirits. So when you're in the mode of channeling messages from spirit, your vessel is open to other spirits. So they have access to your energy through your spiritual practices. So when you read the energy of other people, protect your crown and do a protection spell around yourself to protect you from these lower energies, okay? Low vibrational energies, okay? Take that how it resonates. Because that's how they have access to you, is when you're tapped into your gifts and you're using your gifts. Like me right now doing this reading, I'm open to both sides of... I'm looking through the other side to get downloads for y'all messages, right? So while I'm in this energy, the door is open so that any other energy can come in. But before I do readings, I pray and I protect my energy before I start. So those energies don't have access. They can't, once I'm done with the reading and the door is closed, they can't come in. You know what I mean? So if you do spiritual work, then you understand that, okay? Anything else on spiritual attacks? All right. Also, these spiritual attacks could be blocking your creativity. Ace of Wands in reverse could be your creative ideas, but your creative ideas could be blocked. So these spiritual attacks that these monitoring spirits are doing is them trying to stop you from using your gifts. So they spiritually attack you so you can stop using your gifts. I think that card came out about using your gifts. They don't want you to use your spiritual gifts. So like if you have a channel like me, or if you are a public speaker, if you have a platform where you do your readings on and your readings have not been reaching the, reaching people, they're blocking your views is what I'm getting. Like if you put content out there for people, your views are being blocked. So the monitoring spirits that monitor your channel, they block some of your readings from getting out to the collective because your readings carry truth and clarity. So if you do a reading about somebody's ex coming back, then they'll let that reading get 20,000 views. But if you're talking about something more spiritual and more enlightened, then they'll block that channel, or they'll block that reading from getting out or getting as much attention, so you don't get as many views. So that's the way they're spiritually attacking you in some way, something like that. I don't know. Being monitored and being recorded, you're being recorded and you're being monitored by monitoring spirits who have like access to your content. And based on your content, they can determine what they want people to see and not see. So they're blocking your channel from growing, or they're blocking you from receiving, I don't know, recognition. I don't know, but yeah, take it how it resonates. That may be for one or two of you. Take it how it resonates. What is this? You're being watched and monitored. The Four of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Somebody in your family could be watching you or monitoring your... Who is the Queen of Swords? Somebody could be copying your work, duplicating what you do, or trying to do what you do, but they don't know what they're doing. So this is somebody who copies your work. Like I said, somebody's a copycat. So if you are a reader, they are a reader too. The difference between you and them is that you are a real reader and you channel real downloads from spirit, and they don't. So they may copy something you do on your channel and recreate it on their own channel and make it seem like it's their own download, but it's not. They stole it from somebody. Does it make sense? So they're copying your work. They're stealing your content, your ideas, and they're acting as if they're the ones that came up with this idea, but it's something they stole from you. But don't worry, because that's over. They won't be able to keep doing it, or that's going to end soon. Whoever's watching you, recording you, or stealing your ideas, they're going to be stopped dead in their tracks. And they're going to be exposed for being a fraud. Okay? Take it how it resonates. What else going on with this Emperor, Five of Swords, Six of Cups? This person is conceited, cocky, and sex-driven. They have nothing. They have nothing to offer you, but nothing but sex to offer. So this person only coming back in because they missed the sex between the two of you. That's what they want from you. They want to get back in bed with you again. They want to get back together with you again because they see how far you have come, and what you got going on looks better than what they got going on. So they're trying to fight to get back in, but they're being blocked from your energy, and you're being protected from this person. Give from the heart. They took your kindness for weakness. They played themselves trying to play you. So now they ass is out here in the cold, looking broke, dumb, and, you know, out here in the cold with nothing to offer you, really. But yet, here they are trying to get back in to offer you, to make an offer. So they don't have an offer to make. They don't have anything to offer you, but yet they want to come in and make an offer. What kind of offer they're trying to make? It's an offer you should refuse. You should refuse this person's offer. Yeah, you should refuse this person's offer. When they come back in trying to offer you something, like for example, if this hasn't happened, it could be happening for some of y'all in the near future. This is somebody who wants to try to get back in. They're going to come in as if they want to help you or work with you or be with you in some type of way, but it's all an illusion. Don't fall for the manipulation, all right? Protect your energy. Listen to your intuition. Keep yourself at a distance from this person, because for some of y'all, this person could be packing something. They could be carrying something. I don't know, but whatever this was or is, it needs to end now. It's time for you to get out now. Get away from the situation as soon as possible and don't go back, all right? This mother person over here grieving and crying over spilled milk because they lost what they had. And oh my God, I didn't realize what I had until I lost it. And I'm sorry that I let it go, but is there any way I can get that back? Is there any way you can let me back in? I'm so sorry I hurt your feelings and I didn't mean to do it. I was under the influence of somebody else. And they told me that you were a witch and that you were doing spell work on me and you was just trying to use me for my money, and I believed them. All that type of stuff. A bunch of lies is what I'm hearing. Don't believe nothing they say. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Listen to your intuition. Don't be deceived. God is not mocked. God is warning you in advance. This person is coming in to steal your abundance, to take away your gifts, to block you from your blessings. You know what I'm saying? To confuse you again with this slow-ass moving offer. Slow down your progress. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to slow down your progress because you are the star. You are the enlightened one here. You are the one that made the cut. You know what I mean? They just want to come back and slow down your progress and throw you out of alignment again, throw you off balance again. So I feel as if you understand what you need to do here is to protect your energy from this person and to get out while you can if you haven't, and to close out this cycle with this person. Look, somebody is possessed with a demon or under possession by a spirit, another spirit. There's another spirit that is controlling this masculine right now. They are not actively active, like this person isn't actively pursuing this anymore, or stop pursuing this. Somebody won't stop pursuing this person. So somebody is in pursuit of this person. So while they're trying to escape whatever they're in right here, somebody is coming after this person. Somebody is chasing after this masculine who's trying to come back to you. They're under some kind of spiritual attack or some type of contract here with someone, and they're trying to get out of it. So they're trying to escape their karma here. So they're being followed, they're being watched, and they are being monitored by someone else who's watching their every move. They're trying to see if this person is going to come back to you with an apology or some type of offer. So somebody's pursuing this person. They're getting away from somebody who's after them, who's trying to pursue them. Return all black magic and blocking spells and spell work of any kind back to the sender, says the Lord. You have power and authority to do so. All right. What is going on with this masculine? What is he in pursuit of, or what's pursuing him, or who's pursuing him? Somebody's chasing this person. He's trying to avoid some kind of karma or change some type of endings. Like he's trying to undo what he, right his wrong. What's going on with this masculine? No rest for the wicked. If somebody here was once in the military or served in the military forces and they're trying to get you to come back in, somebody could have left their position as a political office. Somebody had a position of office and they left their position. They resigned from their position or they abandoned their position. Something about they demoted themselves from a king to a knight. They're no longer an emperor. They were a king. They was once the king of wands, but now they're the knight of wands. They're getting demoted. Somebody got demoted from their position. So this masculine lost his position. He got demoted. So he wants to regain access to his position again as the emperor, but he hasn't earned that position. So the only way they can be looked at as another emperor is if they're in union with their person. So they were once an emperor. They lost that position and got demoted to a knight of wands. But when they realized they lost their position because they left the Queen of Cups behind, they realized the only way to get their position back is to be back with you. So this person thinks you slow and stupid. They think you're going to fall for the manipulation again and take them back and give up your position as royalty to be with them. You better not sacrifice yourself that way to be with somebody like this who's in it for the money. That's the message. You better not sacrifice yourself for this person and let this person trick you out of your position the way they got tricked out of theirs. Okay? Look, there it is. Doesn't want you to spread the truth to others. That's what some of y'all do for work. Y'all got a dangerous job. Getting on camera and telling people what you see from other dimensions and giving them inside information about what's going on. It really makes people mad and upset that you're spreading the truth and you're helping people see what's going on. You're telling people about demonic spirits and possessions and stuff like that. People normally wouldn't know this information if it wasn't for people like us using our gifts to bring this to the awareness of others, you know, spreading the truth. But you got some fake ass readers out here that'll tell you some shit about something that's not true and have you thinking that, oh, I'm the divine feminine, or I'm a divine masculine, or I'm a twin flame, my person's coming back, just lying to you to get your money. You do have people who will just take your money and tell you what you want to hear, not tell you what you need to know. But you do have people out here who do it for the good of others. They don't do it for the money. And if they do charge for their services, they're not trying to take all your money. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the money. They rather you get the message and take the advice. That's their reward in all this. It's not about the money. It's about knowing that you've helped somebody escape a bad situation and save somebody's life, you know, or help somebody see the truth. That's what the reward is in doing spiritual practices. It's not about the money. It should never be about the money. Because freely you got from God this gift to use. So freely you should use your gift and share with others. I don't know. You don't have to charge for basic information. Like you can tell somebody what you see without charging them any money. Sometimes the reward itself is just doing what God told you to do. Deliver the messages. It's okay to take donations. It's okay to... It's not charity work, but God is going to repay you what you paid or what you gave. He's going to bless you with that. He's going to give you what you need. He's going to take care of He's going to take care of you. So you don't have to go out there and work for a living or charge people for services, you know, just because you want the money. I ain't talking to all of y'all, but some of y'all just do this for the money, and it's not about that. If that's the case, then you're just like everybody else. You're in it for the money. You don't do it because you love to do the job or you like the work that you do. You do it for the money. So some of y'all gonna lose y'all gift to discern spirits and energies if you keep doing it for the money. It's not about the money. It's not. That's not the purpose of this. This is to bring enlightenment to the world, to awaken those that are asleep, to guide those in darkness into the light. You know, I don't know. When Christ walked the earth, he didn't go around charging people for the wisdom he gave them. He wasn't looking to get paid for his services. He came to do a job. The job ain't easy, and yeah, we need money to survive, but whatever your needs are, they will be met. So don't let money be the main focus while you do something, whatever this is. Whether you're a reader or not, don't be concerned with the money of it. Just do the work. If you want to do it with a good heart, with a clear conscience. I don't know. Everything comes at a price. What price are you willing to pay? Are you willing to give your life for something here? Or are you willing to pick up your cross and carry your burdens? Are you willing to follow God's authority? So God is giving y'all spiritual authority to walk in divine authority. Like you have divine authority here from spirit to they want you to carry the torch. I have a card in here that says carry the torch. Some of y'all ancestors want to give you your flowers, or this is like them gifting you with their gifts. Because some of your ancestors did not walk in spiritual authority like they were supposed to. They gave their power away. So that created a bloodline where the family had to work to eat kind of energy. But now it's like, the old way of doing things is over. The way you used to do things, that's about to change. The way things used to be, that's going to change. It's going to go back to how it's supposed to be. Things are going to go back to how they're supposed to be. Because right now, everything is all upside down or inside out or backwards. People are working to pay for a place to live, or people are working to feed themselves, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. So it's like God is going to take away the power and control that these people have and give it back to those people who deserve it, so that these people can create a better world for each other. They're going to stand and fight together. So the power of control, or the people of power who took control over every resource that we had and charged us money to get access to it, they're going to lose their position of power, and all those things they stole from us are going to be given back to us, so that we can live here in peace. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, these are a bunch of sellouts. And look, tarot readers, abusers, divination. I can't make this up. Stay away from tarot readers that charge you for every single thing that they offer. Because sometimes people ain't got the money to pay for a reading. Sometimes people can't afford to get a reading. But that doesn't mean they're not worthy of spiritual guidance, or you can't do their reading without the money. You know what I mean? Do it with a good heart. Don't do it with the expectation of getting paid for your services. Once you do the work and God sees how well you've done, he will reward you himself. Okay? Pray for discernment. It's going to help you to take the truth from the false and the presence of evil spirits. So before y'all book readings with some of these people on these social platforms, pray to God and go to God and ask God if this person is going to be a good fit for you, or if this person just doing it for the money. Ask God for discernment. All right? I'm not talking about that. But yeah, pray for discernment. It'll help you discern the energy of people around you. Philippians 1, chapter 9. Chapter 1, verses 9 through 10. There's a lot going on here, and I hope I ain't confused y'all. But Jesus wept. You know why Jesus cried? That's one verse in the Bible that only has 2 words, and it just says Jesus wept. You know why he cried? He cried because when he came here to make the world a better place, let's just say, and saw how bad things was in the world, he went back to God and said, man, this place down here is messed up. It's going to take a lot of work to get these people out of darkness. So God said, I'm going to sacrifice you and shed your blood for their sins so they can be redeemed from their old ways and brought into the way of the Lord, or follow the ways of God, come out of darkness. So this was what Jesus had to come here and do. For those who believe in scripture, take it how it resonates. I'm not trying to be a pastor, but the reference is Christ came and gave his life so that the world can live free of sin. Because the world was so bad, when he got here and saw how bad it was, he offered up his life and paid the price for our sins. Because he saw that it was hard for us to do it alone. So he made the way clear for us to follow him and the truth of God so that we can free ourselves from this burden. Okay? This card says he demonstrated his love for humanity and his ability to empathize. He felt bad for us. He saw how bad things were. He knew things had to be done to change the way things was. And he gave up his life and he sacrificed himself for that. He took the blunt of the force of the enemy and made the path clear for us to follow. But some of us don't want to follow the path that God chose for us. We want to create our own path. And when we do that, we create chaos and confusion for ourselves. So then God has to come in and redirect us back to our spiritual path so that we can get back to where we belong. And we have to fight against the rulers of darkness to get here. Don't sell your soul to the devil. It's not easy to get back. Once you sell your soul to the devil, it's hard to get it back. Somebody sold their soul to the devil, now it's hard to get it back. They gave in to greed and lust and temptation. They wanted the money to come in faster, or they wanted a better opportunity or something. Nine, 10. I'm getting death and destruction. The power is in your hand, whoever you are. God has given you spiritual authority and the power is in your hand. You have the power and the spiritual authority given to you by God to change the direction of the planet, like to put things back on the right track. God is giving you the authority to put this back in right standing, like to bring it back in order, like to balance things out. You are the catalyst. You are the karma. You are the one that decides the fate of others. You're in that position of high rank and authority to do so. God trusts your judgment. So if you go to God and say this person is worthy of death, then God will grant your wishes. If you go to God and say this person deserves a second chance, then God will say, okay, we'll give him a second, based on what you decide. So you have the power to decide the fate of others. Based on how they treat you determines the outcome for them. If they treat you fairly and just, they receive good rewards. If they treat you unfair and unjust, they receive karma. Okay? And death is on their heads. And there it is, the devil. So you are karma to these people. They do get karma for what they did. These people will be caught and they will go to jail or hell. They will burn for what they did. Okay? Anything else? Anything else? we'll look at that separately. But yeah, so these people of power who, I want to say they turned against mankind and they formed alliances with the dark forces of the devil, and they messed up the order of things. Like, I don't know. Moving on. Anything else? You still come out on top regardless to what they did. You still will come out on top. You still will rule the world. Like, you still will have power and control. You still will manifest and create. This is a death and rebirth. This is a major ending. This is a major change, or this is a judgment call that was made. These people, this group of, this coven, this organization, these people of power, these people who created all this confusion, you know, whoever these people are, they are going to receive karma for this. The tables will turn in your favor. Things will get better and things will be the way they're supposed to be. Whoever this is or was that joined this group, who got themselves involved in this, who helped these people spiritually attack the collective, who decided to join forces with the devil, who made it difficult for somebody here to escape, who thought they were going to get away with it. What's the outcome for these people who thought they were going to get away with it? What's the outcome for these people who thought they were going to get away with this? These soul jackers, hijackers, they kidnap and hijack people. They stole your... Oh, this is getting dark. Hold on. They take your children. They kidnap them. They take them. They turn them into monsters, or they steal their... Take away their essence. Take away their innocence. You see on this card, it's got these people taking this little boy away from this family. They kidnap your children. They take your kids away from you. They kidnap your children. They sell them on the black market. Some of these kidnapped children have been sold on the black market to the highest bidder. Some of these people work in a business where they kidnap young children and they sell them on the black market to the highest bidder. These people will burn in hell for this. Chosen by the devil. Revenge is mine, says the Lord. All right? Energy harvesters. I can't make this shit up. Dragon blood. They use it for spiritual purposes. So what I'm getting with this, and I'm going to end it with this thought. Someone here hijacked someone's vessel. Somebody here stole somebody's innocent. Somebody here, child, could have been kidnapped by this organization or taken from you by this group of people. Your child could be in danger. Like, somebody could be literally stalking you, monitoring your behavior, waiting for the opportunity to come in and take your child from you. Like Child Protective Services or something. They may try to take your children from you. So basically, these people in high positions, they all work together. If you have any children that went to orphans, or if you were a child that was in the orphan when you were a child and you never got adopted, you may be aware of what goes on in those type of places, or you may have heard about what goes on in those places. DFACS and Children of Welfare Services, when they take your kids from you, they don't put them in homes with nice people. They don't put these kids in protective custody. They sell these kids on the black market to the highest bidder. And that's why there's so much spiritual war going on right now. That's why Jesus wept. He cannot believe that the condition of the world is worse off than it was when he was here. That things did not improve or get better. It just got worse. So now action has to be taken against these devil worshipers, these wicked people. They have to be eliminated. They have to be destroyed. They have to be killed off. They have to die. They have to go. Because as long as they're here, there will be no peace on earth. As long as they still have power and control, everything will stay the same. Everybody will suffer the same. So this spiritual war, angels in the outfield, and we got next, is all a part of God's plan. These people overstepped their boundaries. They did way too much. They caused way too much harm. They would not stop what they were doing. They thought they had it in the bag. They didn't realize who they was messing with. But God says, do not pity the fool, because the foolish person going to make foolish mistakes. Proverbs 12:15. Wisdom, word of wisdom. Don't feel sorry for these people. Don't offer them no help. Don't try to save them. This is their karma. This is what God is going to do to them for what they did to us. The chosen ones, the elect, the remnant of God, those that serve God's will, that does the will of God, who don't do it for the money, do it because it's right. You know, these religious leaders, these forces of darkness, these people are going to be face themselves in hell. All right. Look, I can't make it up. This is a ring, sex ring, where people are stealing folks' kids and selling them on the black market to the highest bidder. Y'all know the ports are being closed down because some of them workers been saying that them trailers they got in, they heard little kids in the back of them crying and screaming. So they're shutting down the ports. They're going to stop this shit before it gets any further, you know. So God is stepping in to take control. He is coming in to set the record straight, because they've done too much. They've caused a lot of chaos in the world. And it's a lot of bad people here. These bad people got to go. Look, the Galactic Federation. God says, spill the tea. These are ascended masters. These are seers. These are functioning addicts. You have been set free. These people can't jump timelines because they're being blocked. These people can't escape this karma. They can't escape this hell. They cannot escape this. They are being blocked from escaping this. You have been set free. They have no conscience. Return all wicked work back to the devil and remove your assets. Get all your money, all your asset, whatever finances you do have, save it up, because you're going to have to be ready to go when the time comes. You ain't going to be able to, you know, pack a spend a night bag. You're going to take what you got in your little knapsack, like this little fool right here, and be ready to go when it's time to leave. That's it. That's all. Warning ahead. Dangerous path. It's time for you to carry the torch. All this cult magic, running from the law, wanted by the police, wanted by the Galactic Federation, these criminals, these unjust people, these wicked ass motherfuckers, these nasty scum of the earth people, they're going to receive karma for this. So, however you fit in this scenario, justice is coming. All right? Deadly ground, U.S. soil, Judgment Day. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and spirits and principalities and rulers of darkness of this world and the spiritual wickedness, witches and warlocks, demons, cult leaders, religious leaders, political leaders. All of them work for the same person, the devil. The same energy controls them all. They don't have any spiritual authority over you, though. You've been chosen by God to be set free. So walk in your truth and be the light that you are, and shine your light to the world. I love you, and Ashe.